Hello everyone. So today I am going to explain how this selection sort algorithm is working. As we know, for sorting of array of elements there are multiple algorithm is there like bubble sort, insertion sort. So those algorithm I've already covered like bubble sort and the insertion sort. Those are already available. I will share those links in my in this video description section. And today I'm going to explain how this selection sort is working for sorting the array of element. So just to start with, as we know, like this selection sort is a simple and efficient sorting algorithm that basically works by repetitively selecting the smallest or like you can say largest element from the unsorted portions of the list and moving it to the sorted portion of the list. This algorithm basically repetitively select the smallest element from the unsorted portions and swap between these two elements, first element and the whatever is the from the unsorted part. And this process basically is repetitively it will work until remaining unsorted portions will its entire list is sorted. So if we talked about the steps of this one, so it's we need to follow some step. For example, this is for example this is the sorted array like 20, 19, 24, 15 and 60. As you can see, this is a like not sorted list, right? So we need to sort it in ascending order. So first of all we need to find out the what is the first positions of this one. So for example, like this is the here position to hold the minimum element. So currently it is not the minimum element. Then we need to find out which is the minimum element from this array. So as you can see, this 15 is the minimum element. Then basically we need to swapping between these two minimum element and this first positions of this one, so like 20 and 15. So if we swap this one, then it will be look like this 15, 19, 24, 20 and 16. Next, basically in the second iterations, as you can see over here, so position this position basically one index position to hold the means minimum element, second minimum element. So we need to like moved over here. So then we need to like find out the minimum second minimum element from this unsorted array. So now we can see the 16 is the second minimum element. Now basically we need to swapping this between two, 16 and 19. So if we swapping this between two, then it will be look like something like this, 16 and 19, right? In the next iterations basically, so third iterations, here basically again, so that means 15 and 16 already sorted. Now here basically we need to check this is the position to hold the minimum element, right? And we need to figure out what is the minimum element, the next minimum element. So 19 is the next minimum element. So here again, like we need to swapping this between 24 and the 19. So after swapping, once this happen, then it will be look like this 19, 20 and 24, right? 19 and 24. So that means next is position to sort 20. So already it's sorted. So then like we don't need to sort this array again, so because already this is the final sorted array. So for as you can see, so this is basically input array, like this one is the input array, and this is the final sorted array. So for sorting this input array, whatever it is, like what input you will give, it will just sort it based on the finding out the smallest element from the array, and it will place this element into the correct position. So this is the basically overall the workflow for how this this selection sort basically is working, the data structure and the algorithm kind of so now I will I will show you like how we can write the Java program for sorting array of element using the selection sort. So let's check out the program. So for writing the Java program, I have already created one one project over here. Here basically I have already created the bubble sort program and then like insertion sort program over here. So those I will already added in the GitHub. I'll already share the link. For this also once I will write the program, then I will also share the link in the description section. So for writing the Java program, first of all I need to create one package over here, and instead of the insertion sort I can't write the selection sort over here. So let me write this one. So I create this package. Then here basically we need to create one class, and let's write the name is selection sort, for example. So here basically we need to create one method which basically responsible to take one input, array input, and then it will return us, or maybe if we don't want to return anything, then it will be a void method, and accordingly it will means we need to write the logic over here. So let's write void for example sort, and then it will take one input like int array. Okay, so here basically uh, first of all we need to take out the length of this array, arr dot length. So it will give us the length of the array, given array. Okay, next basically we need to iterate this unsorted array. Okay, so we need to use one for loop over here. So let's say int I equal to 0, I less than n minus 1, and then I plus plus. So it will iterate from the unsorted array. Then basically inside of it we need to find out the minimum element from this sorted array, right? So int index, min index, basically min index equal to I. Okay, then basically for finding out we need to iterate over this one another for loop, and here basically we can take the j as input, then I plus 1, then j is less than n, and then j plus plus. Okay, and here basically we need to check like this: if array of j less than array of minimum index. Okay, so until it is less than, then we can say like the index is equal to min index equal to j. Okay, so that means we got the minimum index, and then basically we need to swapping this array element. Okay, so for example int temp equals to arr minimum index, and then array of min index equals to array of I, and then finally as we are doing a swapping of two numbers, so similar kind of logic we need to perform over here temp. So that means swapping is also done here. That means the logic is done over here. That is done. This is the logic. Now basically we need to create one main method, and from the main method basically we need to call this one. Okay, so how we are going to call this one? Either we can create the static of it, or maybe we need to create the object of it. Is selection sort, selection equals to, we need to create the object of it, and then we need to call this one selection sort. So it's a typo, we need to delete this one, and then using this object we need to call this one dot sort, and here basically we need to pass one array of element, right? So we need to take one array, int array equals to, okay, for example 4 comma 6 comma, okay, 6 comma 7 comma array 7 comma 4 comma 6 comma 9 8 comma then 34 comma 25. Okay, for example this is the array. This particular array basically we need to pass over here. Now so that means once it is sorted, then we need to print this array, right? So how we are going to print this one? Let's take one for loop which will iterate over this array, and then basically we need to print this one. Okay, and here basically array of I, and also we need to add some space over here, and instead of ln, because it will print as a new line, so we don't need this one, so it will print something like this. Now let's run this one so that we can yes, you can see this is output and it's already sorted. Right now we can maybe put some more element, 60, then 54. Let's run this one. It's working fine, right? That means this is the basically algorithm that this is very simple, right, as you know. But as it is a very simple, but still it's having some advantages and disadvantages also. The advantages of this sort, like it's a very simple and easy, as you can see over here. It also works very well with the small data set, like as we are having the small elements of array, then it's work very well. But the disadvantages of it is like selection sort complexities. It's having a O(n) square. So this is a like taking, because as you can see there are the two for loops over there. So in case in the worst and the average case, both times it's a O(n) square. It's not work well for in case of the large data set. So these are the like kind of complexities, means disadvantages of this one. So as you know, both it's having the advantages as well as the disadvantages. So this is all about this selection sort. This is one of the simplest sorting algorithm in the data structure. So that basically used for sorting the array of elements. If you guys have anything, please do let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.